comic enthusiasts! Welcome back to HC Comics, your gateway to the colorful and captivating world of comics. Today, we're embarking on the next exciting chapter of this comic series together. Wishing you all some relaxing moments as we dive into HC Comics adventure. Returning to the main developments of the story, in this episode, we start with the scene.
Infirmary.
Looks like it's just about healed.
Yeah, so fast. Doc, your tonics are getting better?
Well, funny you mention that. Every single, thanks to a certain someone. I get to practice making them. Yo, John, that's a good look for you.
Can I help you?
Word around school is, Sarah Finn's been suspended for a month.
Not this again.
So the girls and I wanted to borrow you for some target practice after classes today. You don't have anything better to do, right?
You pricks.
So how about it?
Waste of time. You three weaklings wouldn't be able to land a single hit on me.
What? You better watch what you say, punk.
Oh, your breath reeks.
I just want everyone here to know that I have a date tonight. And if anyone makes me work overtime, I'll kill him. Got it? Yes, sir.
The hell are you smiling about, moron? You're no exception.
Anyway, I'm watching you. Y'all better scram. Consider yourself lucky today. Congrats on stalling long enough for the doc to ball you out. But remember this, someone like you will never be more than a leech who feeds off others. Let's go.
A leech who feeds off others. Serafina's house.
Mom, I'm home. Sarah Finn. You're becoming more and more reckless. At this rate, you're going to end up a failure just like your sister. I want to see those ridiculous extensions gone by the time your father and I return. We'll discuss your punishment then as well.
Sarah Finn's house.
Hey, pretty weird greeting.
Sorry, your voice surprised me, that's all. Feels like I haven't heard you in forever.
Miss me already?
Doc had a long day. I spent the last 2 periods in the infirmary. Totally forgot to grab the homework from the teachers.
Oh, they email the assignments to me every day. Am I forward it to you?
Thanks. Huh. You and I have different definitions for easy.
Yay, I took a look at it earlier. It's pretty easy. Okay, sent.
Hey Sarah, so how's home? Must be nice to be with your family again.
There isn't much of a difference. My parents just left for a business trip and won't be back till next week. So no one's ground except for the servants. I just played games all day. Oh, that reminds me. I found a new game today. Hurry up and finish so we can play together. Don't worry, this one's a lot easier. It's called Angry Pigs.
I can't keep up with you. I only just got the hang of Slappy Pig.
The title doesn't make much sense. Because you play as a family of happy birds. But the point is to build houses around them to protect them from airborne attacks. That escalated quickly.
Sound pretty complicated to yup. And if you have a single bird alive after the attack, then you move on to the next level.
It's really fun, I promise.
Okay, let me finish up, and I'll play around. This is bullshit.
If you want to stop sucking at this game, then you need to start building your houses with glass.
BUT, that doesn't even make any sense. Who's ever heard of glass being stronger than wood?
That's just how the developers decided to make the game. Deal with it.
No way, you just watch. I'll beat this level without using any glass.
Good luck with that. Oh, but you might want to work on that some other time.
What? Huh?
Why? Well, don't you have school tomorrow? It's almost 2 a.m.
I thought I told you to watch where you walk. Sorry, He doesn't seem affected by all these recent events. Can't have you talking to her. That phone needs to go.
Really, that's it?
Now well, what'd you expect? He's a cripple after all.
Yay, but that was a bit too underwhelming. I mean, he didn't even get to fight back.
We're done here. 2 broken ribs and a dislocated shoulder. You really outdid yourself this time, John.
Look, Doc, I didn't start anything this time. Those 2 just came and attacked me out of nowhere. I didn't provoke them, I swear.
I don't want to hear it. John, I'm really getting tired of this. You should know how to avoid these kinds of situations by now.
Oh, that's right. I haven't texted Sarah back yet.
Hi Layla, I had a great time last night. I'd like to take you out again sometime. Oh, Saturday? Sure, I'll be free then. Sounds great. I'll pick you up. What now? Where do you think you're going? Let go. Why you little?
Doc, I didn't come to school so I could spend the entire day in the infirmary. I'm leaving.
Don't. Take another step. Just what the hell do you expect to accomplish by going out looking like that? You're walking ground with an even bigger target on your back.
Honestly, Doc, I'm not the one you should be worrying about.
John, my policy exists to reduce student injuries. If you leave now, regardless of what you do, you'll only cause me more trouble. So, if you have any respect for me, you'll listen and sit your ass back down. John, why do you do this to yourself?
Hey cripple, get out of the way. Haha, that was hilarious. Serves him right. Yeah, what a total loser, am I right? Ew, he's so grass. Isn't that Seraphim's friend? He looks pretty roughed up. Hey, are you okay? Let me help you.
Get away from me, you bitch. Sorry.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't beat your ass right now.
I don't know what happened. I mistook her for someone else.
What the hell is that supposed to even mean?
Blake, it's fine, just let it go.
This guy's such a moron. Somehow managed to piss off both Queen and Jack at the same time. Seriously, why do you even show up to school? You'd be better off at home, alone. I really admired the hero of unOrdinary. He realized that everyone has something valuable to offer.
Bullshit. None of you are worth anything. You didn't text back today. Yeah, I got into a fight and my phone broke.
Ah, well that's a bummer. It's not like him to be upset about something for so long. Hey, don't let it get you down. Phones are replaceable after all.
I guess that's true.
Let's talk about something else. Did you get any farther in Angry Pigs?
Actually, I did. Last night, after we got off the call, I managed to beat a few more levels. I'm gonna see just how far I can get, without using any Aether resources.
That hopeless attitude of yours. Always so refreshing. Welcome home, madam. We weren't expecting you back so soon. The meeting went much smoother than expected. How has Serafina behaved while I was gone? She's acting quite different from before. She spends the entire day locked up in her room. and only leaves during meals. It seems she's been either playing video games or talking to boys. Is that so? Buffering? That's weird. Never had connection problems before. Mom, you're back? Sarah Finn, give me your phone. Why? I heard about what you've been doing this past week. Wasting time on pointless socializing and playing games. Is this how you behave at school too? You're becoming just like your sister. Such a disgrace. Mom, Layla never did anything wrong. Your phone. Don't forget why you were sent home to begin with. I want you to use these remaining 3 weeks to carefully reflect on what you've done. I've turned off your Wi-Fi so there'll be no distractions. No, make sure you properly correct yourself. And keep your door open from now on.
She's usually online by now. I guess I'll play a quick round of Angry Pigs while I wait. After like 100 tries, I still can't beat it. Looks like I'm finally stuck. Is it really impossible to go any further? Sarah, where did you go?
Hey loser, ready to lose your lunch?
I'm not in the mood for any bullshit today. What are you doing up here?
Order is natural. The weak cower in fear of the strong. Those with similar status get along, and the strongest among us fight to rise to the top. Everyone has his rightful place in society. That's why hierarchy is natural, because people naturally gravitate to where they belong. Except him, a weakling without fear. Where the hell does he belong?
What are you doing up here?
That look. He's definitely different, similar to that photo from 2 years ago. John, is this who you really are? It's about time. I should be asking you that question. This area is for royals only. Commoners like you shouldn't be up here. You need to leave.
I'm here to eat my lunch.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
This is where I always sit.
This guy's attitude seriously throws me off. You really aren't afraid of anything, are you? Well, what's there to be afraid of? You? Of course. I could crush you in an instant.
Sure, but you won't.
Oh, and what makes you think that?
It's not worth it. Only low tiers would ever go after a cripple. What could a king like possibly gain from?
Satisfaction.
Please. There's nothing satisfying about beating a bunch of idiots who are much weaker than you.
How would you know, unless you're speaking from personal experience? You think you understand me, huh? Then let me ask you this. So there's this one guy, the first no, with no credentials, absolutely useless. Yet he still thinks he can talk back to me. He walks where I walk, and sits where I sit. It's really starting to tick me off. If you were king, what would you do about him?
You should be grateful.
What?
If you're able to keep all but one person in line, then you must be doing your job right.
What's he talking about?
After all, a king is nothing if his subjects refuse to follow him.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? He completely missed my point, and not a single one of my threats fazed him. The only people with that kind of confidence, are those who've stood at the very top. John, what were you at your former school?
Sarah Finn's house.
Miss, your break is over. Please return to your workstation. Here are today's assignments. What are those books for? Your parents want you to read through these and write a report by the end of the day. But I just did that last night. Sorry, miss. These are your parents' orders. Just one more to go. Man, this sucks. The last time I willingly did this much extra work. Was almost a year ago. Back then, I put all my energy into the most trivial things. I failed to take the time to understand myself.
Everyone, please put your notebooks away. I'm going to talk about the new term project you're doing.
Why did I do that? That wasn't like me at all. What was it about him that made me act like that?
This will be a 3-part project, and I'll be assigning you each a partner to work with. Each pair will be analyzing a specific set of books in.
Sorry I'm late. I was at the infirmary.
Yes, I can see that. Please have a seat, John. As I was saying, you'll be pairing up and analyzing 3 books in total. For each book, you and your partner will present your findings to the class. Your final grade will be based on your presentations. Now, the pairings. Ariel and Eli Nay. Bike and Isen. Hauer. John and Sarah Finn.
You've gotta be kidding. You may use the rest of class to sit with your partner and discuss your plans. Get your elbow off my desk.
No.
If you don't do what I say.
What? You beat me up again. Go for it. But I'm your partner. So if you kick to my ass now, I won't be able to help with the project.
Oh, don't worry, you're not touching this project.
Excuse me?
This is how it's gonna go. I can't have you ruin my perfect grade, so I'm doing the entire thing myself. RIL provide you note cards for the presentation, so you'll read off those. Think you can handle that?
The hell? You must be joking.
No.
Hey, I came here to learn. Not to.
Looks like it's been decided.
What are you talking about? We haven't decided shit.
Yes, we have.
I'm following Uru-chan on social media.
Yes, I can see that.
John, here are the notes I wrote up for you. The whole thing is pretty straightforward. Just read off the index cards and follow my cues. Hey, what are you doing?
I already told you, didn't? I came here to learn, not to freeload off you. Since we had no communication, I went and did the entire thing too. So, I won't be needing your notes. For now, let's figure out what each of us should say during the presentation.
Alright everyone, please settle down. Presentations will begin shortly.
The book we read for this project is called Hamlal. It's a tragedy written by Spirashok. This story contains a few main themes. Maybe this won't be too bad. He got into Wellston without an ability, after all. Betrayal, revenge, and insanity are the 3 we fact used on. Before exploring further into these themes, John will give a quick explanation of the plot. He must have some brains at the very least. I'll give him this chance.
This story is about a mystery surrounding the death of a king. Even with his sudden death, the kingdom was able to find a replacement almost immediately. It turns out that the queen had been conspiring with the new king all along and the entire cleave was planned. Hence the theme, betrayal.
Okay, so far so good. Wait, what? That's not what happens at all. Did he even read the later half of the book? This guy has no idea what he's talking about. We're gonna fail. How did this happen?
The grade distribution for this first part was good. Class average was AB. Not bad at all for the initial presentation. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Sarah Finn, where are you going?
Library.
What's up with her?
Did you hear? Sarah Finn got a B on that presentation. I know, I was so disappointed when I heard. So much for being perfect, right? What? She did that badly. Did you know she blew up on her partner in the cafe because he wouldn't listen to her? Yeah, I was there. That was so classless. She's losing it. Girl can't even control a cripple.
Some queen she is. Why even look up to her? Next thing you know, we're gonna lose turf wars. I don't like her hair. So this kind of thing happens here too, huh?
Because she's their queen, people watching everything she does. It's impossible to escape judgment. This kind of pressure is enough to push anyone over the edge. Let's start the next part of the project. If we work together, we can do better this time.
That's not for you to decide. Listen to me, John. If you don't agree to use my notes, I'll send you to the infirmary every single day, so that you'll have no chance to work. And you'll have no other choice.
You would go that far for a perfect grade? Is it really worth it?
Yes.
Why? Do you like doing all this extra work by yourself? Or are you just trying to impress everyone around you?
That's none of your concern.
Well, I'm still not doing it. If you beat me up, I'm gonna bullshit my half of the presentation, and we can both fall it.
You what? Fine. You what? Then I'll make the rest of your time here a living nightmare. You what?
I'm a cripple. How could you possibly make my life more miserable?
What the heck is wrong with you? This wasn't supposed to be this difficult. I gave you the best case scenario. Neither of us need to speak to each other, and we both walk away with an A. So why won't you just do what I say?
Because I don't want to. I don't care what other people say or think about me. And I don't care if I have no ability. Before coming here, I already decided that I'm gonna do whatever I can to live the way that I want.
Wait, I think I'm forgetting something. Crap, I forgot to follow the author on social media.
Wellston Dormitories.
You would go that for a perfect grade? Is it really worth it?
Yes.
Why? Do you like doing all this extra work by yourself? Or are you just trying to impress everyone around you? I don't care what other people say or think about me. And I don't care if I have no ability. Before coming here, I already decided that I'm gonna do whatever I can to live the way that I want.
He's delusional. What are you doing at my table?
Doing the project, obviously.
Are you serious? I already told you to not work on it.
And I already told you that I'm doing my part. So annoying. So bossy. Why'd I have to get stuck with you? Phew. Finally done with that act. Time for a break.
Yeah, right. Let me see what you've done so far.
What?
It's only reasonable. I let you work on the project. You let me look over your work.
I don't think you're qualified.
What the heck is this mess?
It's my summary.
You can't even figure out the plot? What's wrong with you? This is almost entirely inaccurate.
Well, the language they use is weird. And I don't understand it, okay?
Then ask me about it. Don't just ignore it and make stuff up like last time. Get back to work, slacker. We really did put a lot of time into this presentation. We practically spent the entire week in the library. I explained every detail of the book to him. So, why'd I keep getting grades K this? What is it?
All that work paid off. We actually got an A.
What are you talking about? It's not an A, check it again.
Looks like an A to me. Honestly, I don't know why you're moping.
You idiot, that's A minus. It means we did badly.
Why do you keep dismissing everything? Does nothing satisfy you?
Don't talk to me anymore. Just look at this guy. Who do you think you are? Butting into our conversation like that.
You two should stop talking about others. And worry about yourselves.
You must be joking. We'll talk about whoever we want. A cripple like you should learn to keep his mouth shut. Serafina has already messed up twice. So it's only natural for us to discuss it. She's an embarrassment, and she calls herself a role model?
Shut up. You're wrong.
Is he defending me?
You guys have no right to judge her. What do you even do? Complain and gossip all day? Who cares what she does, or what grades she gets? You all know that she's the most dedicated student here. Don't discredit her.
Shut up already. You're so useless. You're just a waste of space. Sarah Finn, who said you could touch my partner? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. You didn't mean to? What about everything you just said? I was only kidding. Please forgive me. I'll take it all back. I'm so sorry. Get lost. Yes, right away. Come on, let's get to work.
Hold on. I need to stop by the infirmary first.
Library.
Hey Sarah Finn, I don't understand what this part means. Can you explain it to me? What?
Huh, weird. Didn't expect you to swallow your pride and actually ask me a question.
Hey, I want to do well, okay?
So here, they're talking about how much they like each other. Even though their families are at war, they still decide to get married in secret.
Okay. Oh, I see. That's how these two parts connect.
He's been surprisingly diligent these last few days. What's gotten into him?
Good morning, class. You'll be presenting the final part of your projects today. Please take a minute to sit with your partners and discuss before we start.
You're gonna burn a hole through the floor if you keep staring like that. What's wrong?
I just really want to do well today. I don't like what everyone says about you. So I don't want to drag you down anymore.
A bit late for that, don't you think? Sorry. Hey, don't think about that anymore. Focus on the present.
Ah, all right.
Sarah Finn and John, please start us off.
I will give you this though. You are, by far, the most persistent partner I've had. Come on, let's get this thing over with. I'm not sure what it was. But something happened last week that made him act differently. He kept his facts straight. And never went on tangents. We never spoke over each other either. I'd say we did well. Thanks. We pulled through. We got the A. John.
We did it. You gotta be happy about this. I say we celebrate. Drinks on me.
You must be joking. We may have gotten an A this time. But our final grade for this project is still an A.
Come on. But you can't deny that we both worked really hard on this. That, itself, deserves a reward. Nope. You're coming with me, Serafina.
I'd rather go to the library.
You need to learn to relax every once in a while.
I don't know how he managed to drag me along. Maybe it was because deep down, I really wanted to celebrate too. It's so ironic. The first time I'd ever decided to reward myself, was for something imperfect, an A. I think this was when I began to realize, reputation isn't everything. I should focus less about how others perceive me and more on what makes me happy. Because in the end, I have to live with myself. John, you are truly extraordinary. Even as a cripple, you are able to push through others' prejudice and stand up for yourself. Even though you're at the bottom, you can break molds. You're an inspiration. Thank you. You showed me that even the weakest person has something valuable to offer. That no one is worthless.
Miss Serafina. Oh, it's you. I'm not sure who you're expecting. Sorry to disappoint. I'm here to collect your work. It's not finished yet. I see. Let your parents know. Oh, your father wanted to inform you. He's arranged for you to meet with one of his business partners for an internship opportunity. NX Gen Research Facility. Tomorrow? That's short notice. Miss, you've been complaining a lot about your work since your return. Perhaps all this time away from home has softened you? I will be back in an hour to pick up your assignment. Please work more efficiently.
So, that wraps up this chapter, folks. I'm concluding the video right here. Stay tuned for the thrilling developments in the next episode. And don't forget to show your support with a like and subscribe, fueling my motivation to bring you even more captivating comic chapters in the future. Until next time, happy reading!